Hey y'all, welcome back to City Skylines. This is my beautiful city of Blackwoods. And this is my European town square. There you go, kind of like that. It's my little island. I kind of wanted this to be kind of a European island, but yeah, this is all I got. Not much to write home about, but there you go. That was my first experiment of trying to bring this closer to shore instead of having it far out to sea, that kind of thing. So there you go. This is my very first experiment with my very first canals, turning this into an island. But there you go. So let's have a look at our beautiful city as we walk past. Fly past, I guess. Got this beautiful, almost straight line here. Up into this neighborhood. So this is like ties into what we did last week. Created a couple of neighborhoods. We got this one here to defeat the extra demand we had for these guys not having enough workers for their jobs. There you go. Now, this also ties in with my newly created what would you call this? The centipede bus hub? Yep, definitely a centipede. There you go. So yeah, also last week, obviously, like I said, suburbia, maintaining that beautiful skyline of that church and the seagulls as they, what do you call them? Park pesters or pester parks. Also, oh hello, coming to here. I also finished off my high density, and I also replaced these buildings here because they were kind of ugly. And now they've grown back. Not that one. Did this one? No, it's this one here. Which one levels that up? That's full-blown 5 now. Okay, that's alright. Yeah, these were started to appear like this, and I didn't want too many of these, especially at this coastline here. It didn't look right. This one, I think it's okay. Maybe I'll leave that to level up one more time, and then we'll call that quits. See what that looks like. But there you go. That's all my high density residential. And then finally finished off the episode with lots of detailing, which is mainly throwing down trees as much as I can. And like I said in the other one, if anyone ever gets to go around my city, you'll occasionally come across little parks I've put everywhere. Little bits of decoration, not hidden beyond your general view. But if you go around looking far enough and hard enough, you'll find them. Like here. That kind of thing. So there we go. That's all that. So let's get on with this week's build is I don't know. I think I better do what I promised, and I was trying to do something exciting over here. So yeah, that's gonna be quite a lot of fun. So first things first, I'm gonna see if I can move this as far back to there as possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this out the way for now. Put you right down yonder. There we go. Now let's see. Can I manipulate the land? Smoothify. Put that on. Oops. Full strength. Let's go for that one. Oh, let's go for max. See what happens. Kind of smoothifies it down. Right, now what I want to try and do is put a pause button on just like that. What I want to try and do is delete that tree there. That one. Delete all these trees. The ones I can reach. There you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a path down here somewhere. So I put this road here. All right, let's put a path in. Go for a general standard one, because I've only got 1 or 2. Now, this is as close as I can get. About there, that kind of works. That's kind of like to mark my boundary of how far back I want this lovely building here. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 12 tiles. Building zone, should I say. $600 in road size. So there you go. So I definitely want something like 600. So now we put this road here. So do a little bit of deleting. Let's go 600. So I reckon there to there 600. So that means we can put a road there. Is that correct? We'll find out in a minute. Delete all them. Now let's put this back in. It kind of reaches. Can I go back further? I might be able to go back further. I don't know. I kind of want to leave it there because you got a bit of bumping on the terrain, and maybe I can hide that with trees, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's smooth it down. Try and make it a little bit better. Then I can hide that with some trees and all that kind of malarkey, I guess. There you go. So I'm happy with that. So we've pushed it back a little bit further. So let's delete this road here. Now what I can do is I can bring this road even further forward if I want, but I want to kind of leave it there. I'm going to try and flatten this out a bit. So let's try that. There we go. And then we can smooth that down. Yep, that's fine. And there we go. So let's put this road back in. Sticking with this road here, I think. About there. I think that's fine. There we go. Stick with that. We'll carry this on all the way back here. There we go. So we got that all smoothed out. Now let's put this in the actual location I want it at. So let's put that about, that kind of matches up about there, I think. About there. I'll put it there. I'm kind of happy with that. There you go. That kind of works. Now let me have a look at this train station. I'm going to put a train station right up here. In case you didn't know, that's what I was going to do. Here we go. Now I want to see how much of this sign does it obscure. That's a question. Obscures a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of okay. Maybe I can have it down a little. I like the idea of that. I like the idea of that. I tell you what, I've changed my mind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move that. I'm going to definitely keep it somewhere around here. What I want to do, I'm going to try and put it down a lower level. So what we're going to do, we're going to flatten the terrain right here. Yeah, that'll do for now. So let me have a think. Yeah, what I'm going to do a kind of my kind of water trick. So let's do that. Let's move this train station out of the way now completely. Put that in there. That's kind of cool. That works. They probably woke up in the morning going, okay, when did this train station ever get here? Must be kind of confusing for the people who live in this town. Look at this. This is my little city skyline signs. Let's take them down. Don't need them anymore. There we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the water trick. Actually, I'll get rid of these roads. I'm undecided on how far I want this to go. I'm thinking maybe here. Maybe. Yeah. Let's look at that train station again. It's about there. So it sits on about there. That kind of works. That's a lot better. I kind of like that. I'll do a couple of road markers. Maybe I want it to go about here. So maybe yeah. What is that? That is 440, I guess. $480. Let's go for $480. Yep, that's fine. Okay, we go with that. So that's my kind of marker. So I'm going to have my key walls going up to about here. So I can delete this. And delete that there. Go. So I want my key wall to be this length here. So what we can do, we can move this train station back. Oh my god. Poor little guys don't know where they're coming or going on this train station. There we go. Eventually they wake up the next day and they go, oh, it's moved again. There you go. So we're going to build a key wall right here. And then I think I might build another one here. So let's get on with that. I might as well time lapse this because you know what happens with these. So there you go, everybody. Managed to get it done, just about. Kind of fiddly when you're trying to do it in such a small enclosed space, I guess. So let's move this back out again. And this one here. Oops, wrong level. The level I want. All this for a train station. But there you go. It'll work. So let's put that train station in. Hopefully it'll fit in there. Kind of fits in there. Here we go. That works for me. Now, can I get that a little bit closer to that wall? I don't know. I think maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Yeah, because the roads kind of go up real high. Okay, that we'll stick with that. That's fine. Now, so there we go. So this is my train station for people that pop off here. So maybe I need another kind of a link up road, something like that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slope up from there to there. So let's do that. So a little bit more land terraforming. It's going to even that off there. And I'm going to slope that up from there to there, I guess. All right, so now let's put those roads back in. Bit of a bump. Straighten that out. There you go. That'll work out better. Out there is good for me. So that to there is about 550, I believe, or 600. That's 550. Let's do the same here then. So there you go. That kind of works for me. We got the bus line up here for some reason. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to carry this on here. I'm going to flatten this out again. So let's do that. Pretty much the same trick I did there. All I want to do is get a kind of a looping road around here, that kind of thing. So maybe a one-way system. So let's look for one. Let's go for one with trees, maybe. Let's go for this one, actually. Yep, happy with that. Let's see if we can smooth this land again. Probably get away with it like that. Got an idea. Let me bring that a little bit, make that a little bit better. So we're going to go in out of here. Now get away with it here. There you go. Hopefully that won't cause too much of a problem. That gives me a better run up from here. So let's try that. There you go, that kind of works. It's kind of lumpy and bumpy, but it works for me. I kind of like that, so that's my kind of new design for that. What I'm going to do is maybe I can have like another key wall here. Shall I try that? I'll give that a go, shall I? Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do is put another key wall around here. So let's do another time lapse so you can watch me fail in fast time this time. So let's get on with that. Hey, and there you have it. I was kind of successful. A little bit of retweaking. I kind of had the shape here, then I kind of did this shape here, and then kind of preferred this one to what the first one came out like. So I kind of tried to replicate that over there the best I could. So there we go. So a little bit of extra maneuvers, but we got it working. So let's get rid of all this. I can pause the game now. There you go. So there's a little quick insight in how to do this if you've never seen this done before. So there we go. There you have it. Looks like that. That's kind of cool. Kind of works for me. Streets are still functional. We got now where have I put that bus? Do I need a bus line there? Let me have a look. On here. Not on there. On here. We got the bus. Oh, okay. We got the stop there. Do we need to stop near the train station? I think maybe we could have one there. Could we have one there? I don't know. They'd have to come all the way around here because this being a one-way street. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of hella crazy. I don't know, though. Let's put one there just in case. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. The buses might be going around on a little twisty adventure, but that kind of works. Oh, that's fine, because they can just go up here. Keep following that. Let's see how it goes. Then back out that way. There, yeah, it kind of works. There you go, everybody. That's kind of cool. Now, shall I put a kind of a walkway across here? I could try that, couldn't I? Shall I try that? Maybe put some kind of commercial buildings here. Let's go with the walkway first of all. Now, as you can see, I'm making it up as I go along, so I haven't got a clue what I'm doing right now. So I'm all improvisation. Okay, so if this is the train line here, maybe I can have a subway station up here. Now let me think. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go into these pops here. What does this look like? A curb? Where'd that come from? Interesting. What I'll do, I'll put a little fence here just to pretend. Even though I haven't got anything like anarchy, it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's quite forgiving in some cases. Not all cases, but some. Yeah, that kind of works. Let's move this one again. Yep, I'll stick with that. Right, let's get on to that path. Now, I don't know. Do I want a kind of a fancy path or this one here? Shall I have it hooking up here? I don't know. Let's go to here first of all. No, that's in the way, isn't it? So yeah, let's bring that up. Put these all back on just for now, just so I can measure it up. Tell you what I will do, now I've been playing around the path a little while, I will put a subway up here. I can hook that in there. See if that works. We're going to go back onto that path. No, I just want to fit the path kind of here. There you go, that kind of works for me. And then we can maybe put a couple of commercial buildings up here, make it a bit of a kind of a spectacle. Little experiment, see what they look like. You're kind of happy with that one, that's all right. Keep that one. Yep. You could like pretend they were kind of souvenir shops as well as eateries, that kind of thing. So that kind of works for me. Put another one in there. Not so much that one. That's a bit kind of tall and ugly. Let's get rid of that one. And there we have it, everybody. This is my my most creative train station I've ever attempted to do. And judging by this game, I haven't really attempted a lot yet. But there you go. So here it is in its all final glory. Another thing of beauty. I wish I had some mods so I could move things around. But, you know, I'm kind of happy with that. So we get rid of this road. Don't need this anymore. So it kind of looks like that for now. So we got some bus lines, kind of almost symmetrical. Got a couple of bus lines here. We got a train station here. We got a subway. We've got the beginnings of a footbridge, which I'm going to change around because I just realized where am I going to put the railway? So I'm thinking, shall I go tunnel mode for this? Or I don't know. Got an idea. When I say I've got an idea, I don't really have an idea, but I'm just making it up on the spot right now. And my idea within the first few seconds is to smooth this out. So let's do that. Right, that looks like right to me. Now that kind of works. Now what I want to do is I want to kind of slope this up somehow. So I don't know which level to have this at. So maybe here. Now you can probably see where I'm going with this. So let's delete all this. We'll change this around later. Get rid of that fence there. And that one there and that path. Right, so let's start sloping that up all the way from there. Oh no, let's start sloping it up from here. That's what I mean. So right click on there, gonna left click all up here. There. Kind of pleased with that. Is that a bigger surface? That's fine. There we go. So our rail track is now going to go in there. So what I'm going to do, pause the game yet again. Delete this road. I'm going to bring this train track all the way through here by clicking on the wrong section. This one. This is the one. All right, so let's bring that up here. Now we got a small kind of gradient as it goes up there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to snake it around here. So let's try and see if we can fit a road in over the top of that. It's going to be interesting. Back on this one here. So that's the kind of height we're looking for to clear the rail track. So let's put that kind of here. Let me see how far I can go. I'm going to go about here. Kind of like that. A bit janky. All right, let me see if I can smooth that out again. There we go. And then we're going to carry this on right up to tie into there. Then we're going to slope that right down. Hopefully this will give me a more believable kind of slope. Kind of works, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like that one. So that's kind of cool. So we got about 650, I guess. Let's go 650 this way. 750 from there. Try that. A little bit of a janky way of trying to work it out, but I got there in the end. And because there's not a rail line going across here, this one's going to work out a little smoother. So let's tidy up this land here. There we go. That's about as symmetrical as I can get. And now let me see. Yeah, let's change this footpath up. Now my thing is I want to kind of change it up to the gravel one. So let's do that while I can. I'm thinking the reason behind that is it's so much more decorative. There we go, so we kind of got that. It kind of works out. I kind of like that. It's kind of janky, but it is vanilla. So let's try and put this down into here. Back on the paths again. This is what I love about these. It's just, you can see all the kind of wood and all the beams and all that. It's just so much more decorative. It's so much better. Put that there, and then we change that back into the normal path. There we go. I just noticed I noticed they were crossing the street here to come down here to collect the bus. I didn't realize I put it on the wrong side. And also you get a build up of people around here, so it makes it more kind of like hustle and bustle, which I kind of like. Now I don't know if they're going to use this, but it's kind of, I just like it because it looks decorative. It kind of works, so sneak another path in here, I guess. Well, no, they're using it. Here we go. That's kind of cool. I like that. That is awesome. Perfect. I can't ask for anything better than that. So what I'm going to do, let me replicate this on the other side. It's going to be kind of impossible, I guess. Right, so there you go. That is absolutely perfect. I got it just the way I kind of wanted it. It's not, doesn't actually meet up with my imagination, which is a lot more fancier than that, but you know, this is what you can do with the restrictions. You can still be kind of creative. Wish I could have that lower. It just wouldn't work. Just wouldn't work. It's a shame. Maybe I could make this a little less severe if I have this further down there, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of leave it like that for now. So this train line here, I'm going to kind of snake it around here and somehow connect it up with... Where is it? Right down here somewhere. Well, somehow... try and connect them up there. Now I think that's going to be part 2 of my build, which will probably be just focusing on joining these up. But I think this is going to be enough for this because it's kind of stressful trying to get all this working out, especially on camera, that kind of thing. But I'm kind of okay with that. So should I put a temporary line in just for now, just to see what it looks like? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just see what it looks like. Temporary line. On here, this one. This is going to be kind of interesting.
I'm famous chef
Put it on there.
owner of Tony McGonag's Steakhouse. And when people ask me
Now this definitely is not going to be here. Do not worry about that. What it does do, it kind of shows you where I'm thinking of putting this train line. Right, so there you go. We got a kind of the most jankiest, ugliest train line ever. Hook it in from one side. Let's hook it into the other side. Right, now let me see if I can hook up some train stations. Well, we got this line here. Let's put that one right to the airport and back. You know, that'll work. Now this, let's see if I've made any mistakes, see if it works or not. Create a new line. Now this is where it proofs in the pudding, I guess. The trains are using it. They're not hooking into there, so there's got to be a problem somewhere around here. What I do is a little experiment. I'll put a train station down here. There we go. Let's go on the stops. There you go. So we know that that one works. And then we see, can the stop work from here to the other station? No, it doesn't hook in. So there's definitely a problem here. So maybe I'm going to have to rely on these. Let me have a look. So there's definitely a problem somewhere between here and here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to redo all these train lines here. So wish me luck on that one. There we go. We got it working. That's fine. So what I can do is I can put that in here and put that all the way back there. Complete line. There you go. So if you ever come across any problems with your train lines, just kind of do that. And I'll use that as an experiment to see if it's a problem with the train line. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. There you go. Now I think I've got this hooked up for international trains, so that's probably going to get a lot of choice in here. There we go. So that kind of works. And the bus service is getting well used. So maybe I can up the buses. Look at that. That's crazy. Now, is the subway working? I can't remember if I put that in. Subway, is this one here? No, I haven't. So let's pause the game. We're going to hook that up. There we go. We got all that working. Oh, that is perfect. So there you go. There's my perfect kind of vanilla train station. It's the most creative, perfect one I've ever designed, I think. Yeah, there you go. That is kind of proof that if you can offer people a better service, they will use that. And you can see it's restricting the amount of people that you using cars. They're not getting out and coming out of the train station or jumping into parked cars. They're kind of like, they're definitely jumping into the subway, and they got the little bus service here, which they kind of don't really need so much. So yeah, like I said, if you offer them a better kind of way of using transport, a quicker, more efficient way, they'll use that, I guess. What I do on my last piece, I'll do a little piece of detailing, and maybe I'll put in some more kind of demand for, yeah, I'll put in some more residential buildings, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what we do. We're putting another kind of little suburban network here. And then we call that quits. So let's do that right now. And there you go. That's kind of going in really well. I kind of like that. Definitely a nice, cool place. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to call this the kind of the end of my water drought. The end of my episode. That's what I really meant to say. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more water here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a detailing time lapse, and we'll leave it at that. So yeah, let's get on with it. We'll get into that time lapse detail, and I'll meet you at the end of all this. Right, so let's see what we got done. We built this addition to my suburban area here. Kind of looks like that. It's kind of cool. I love the fact you can still see the church on top. Built this kind of school complex. You probably noticed I didn't detail that, but that's coming later on in another episode. But I also finished up doing some detailing, and I finally got around to detailing this little kind of strip of land here. So started off like this, I guess. There you go, a little marina here. Is it a marina? No, it's a floating cafe, that's it. And I just kind of decided to extend this. Like that, there you go. Turn that into an island. Put a couple of bridges in there. There you go. Kind of looks like that. I think it's kind of awesome. There you go. And last but not least, I built my train station, which is now detailed, and it looks like this. Isn't that awesome? I can't believe how great that is. Look at that. Now, when I first started this episode, yesterday it was when I started this episode, I never expected there to be so many people using my subway. Oh my word, look at that. Oh, that is crazy daisy. Man, look at that. Whoa. Oh, that is so cool. Oh yeah, when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. As you can see, I can do things on the fly, which is pretty cool. So you got all this detail here. I put in all these parks. A few more stores here. I put these office buildings in here because I wanted to. And this is the other side of there. Pretty cool. It's quite pretty. This whole kind of build, I think, is among the prettiest work I've ever done, which is only in this city here. I started putting rocks again in the roundabout, as you see. That kind of looks like that. This is my pretty train station. Look at that. It's pretty cool. There you go. I put in a couple of doors here and here. There you go. I put in another little kind of hidden park there. You probably wouldn't have seen. Or you might have. Little eatery here where they get their papers. Put these kind of walls around here. So there you go. There's my subway, which I think is an inspired choice. Put that right there. Put in these kind of bridges, which are actually being used. So that's kind of cool. I spruced up my countdown clock, as you can see here. There's the behind of it. I should fit in the power lines in the back here. Try and hide them with trees while I can. A couple of paths like that. You can walk all the way around the back of here. And also, if you saw when I built all this, I did my kind of water trick here. Had all this kind of weird shape, and I thought, what can I do with that? So I was looking to see if there's any kind of unique buildings I can put up there. I kind of came across the idea of putting these here. I was going to have this one down here, and this wasn't even in the equation, but I kind of turned it around. There you go. It's kind of cool. And this here. There you go. So yeah, I came up with this kind of weird design. Never thought about having it like this, but there you go. I mean, this is something I came up with in like milliseconds of trying to work out what to put here. So there you go. And there you go. Another look like down there. I like the idea of having a kind of mountain kind of side road here. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, this is a great boat. I am so pleased with that. I could never imagine it would ever end up like this. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go, everybody. Now I got 2 more things to do. Let me see. First things first. We are going to come out of here. we're gonna do my tradition. Anybody who comments on my video gets something named after them. So there you go. This is the Stove Bus Hub, named after this awesome comment here. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, thank you. I am trying. I'm trying. But don't forget, this is my kind of first time I've ever done this, and I'm still kind of relatively new to YouTube, so I will get better, especially my presentation, things like that. When I stop having like voice issues. But there you go. So that's that there. So we got the stove or stove. I don't know, stove bus hub. And we got one more thing here, and we're going to name this little park here. Now this is going to be called, there you go, that is called Sheepy Park, after this awesome comment here. Yeah, I think it is kind of impressive what you can do without mods or DLC. I mean, I never imagined my city would be as awesome as this, to be honest. I thought I'd real struggle. I always wanted to build a city, but that was so close to City Skylines too. I always thought maybe I could just go back to the way it originally came out as, which is why I haven't bothered on putting any DLC in the game and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do that in another build, but I think I'm gonna do this whole city without any DLC. So there you go. So that's the Sheepy Park. For some reason it's got 2 R's, so let's change that. There you go. So there you go, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed that. And I hope I lived up to my promise to try and make something awesome for you guys. And I think I have. I really do think I have. So there you go, everybody. Sincerely, look after each other. Have a really nice day. And I will see y'all